Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hi everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls with
Michael from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Michael, what's this huge box, man?
This is the new Krosmaster Quest board game. The new sort of entry in the franchise. It's kind of like a cool new adventure board game with all the figures and the franchise that people like.
Because Krosmaster's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's just sort of a minis sort of arena game, but this is a new, the best way I can describe it is kind of like a Space Hulk for Krosmaster. Okay, cool. So they have the minis game that you can play with just specific stuff in the arena. Yeah. And then this one is like a big adventure. Yeah, big long board game.
Okay, big old board game. Yeah, seriously, this is a huge box. Looks pretty awesome, so why don't we just jump on in? All right, man, this is a big old box. Let's look at the back real quick.
What I love about this is that you can sort of tell just off the front and the back. They have a great art department with these games.
Absolutely.
I love the way these games look. But yeah, they've got all sorts of different little maps and counters and tokens and figures. It's
over 400 counters?
It's a Fantasy Flight game.
Is this Fantasy Flight?
No, it's not. But it's close. Yeah, we can pop this open if you like.
Go for it, man. That's all you.
No blade. We got scissors today, so don't do this at home, kids.
Yeah, cut away.
It's unsafe if I can get it appropriately.
Yeah. Yeah, but this game looks pretty awesome. I've seen, again, the Krosmaster series has been around for a while.
Yeah.
So I've seen those minis before. They're pretty cool. They're kind of a chibi vibe, I guess, for the look of them. It's just not a bad thing. It's just
you ready for this? Spoiler alert! That's not the back. That is.
But it's a cool look to them. So
yeah. Definitely a great looking game. Which honestly is the most important thing to me. Is how a game looks.
It's got to play good too, but looks are important.
All right, let's take this giant lid off of here.
I'm gonna hold the bottom here. Don't throw your back out. All right, here we go.
All right.
There's the arena game I've seen before.
Yes, so that's their main franchise game. It's got all their little extra figures and everything's all compatible with everything.
Wow, you can tell all the arrows are.
Every figure you get from any other box you can use in whatever else. So.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
You got quite a few things here. First, you got your pretty hefty rule book. Full color as usual. Your many rules.
Pages are we going here?
Well, looking at 31.
It's not too bad for the rule set, but it would make sense that there's that many pages, and they have an FAQ included as well. Because I mean, with so many different products cross-referencing each other, it should probably have some pretty
for sure
in-depth rules. And you can tell it's all full color, like you mentioned. So very cool. What else
Next,
we got?
on top there's going to be their little scenario book, just the different sort of little scenarios you can play.
Things that are
set up.
How we're going to beat each other up.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's nice they include that too, and this obviously is a great thing they could put in an expansion.
It's another full color, very nice product here. That's cool. We'll go through the rule book and the scenario book here in a bit more.
You got a bunch of cardboard mats of for different tokens, different play things.
Are these front and back, or are they just single-sided? Okay, so they're
front and back, same logo we saw on the back there.
Cool.
The Quest logo.
Here's
the millions of tokens.
First sheet of 1,000,000 tokens.
Very nice looking, like I said. Very good design on this.
And we got another sheet of those.
My favorites here, you can see if you want to bring them back, is that they include the scenery pieces as well.
Oh yeah, they punch it out.
all those.
Okay, because that actually just pops in right there. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's like a 3D.
Oh yeah. That's one of the best things about Krosmaster. We got plenty more tokens.
Oh yeah.
All these different little characters and icons and things like that. This one will be super fun to punch out.
I have a friend that's going to go nuts on this thing. He really enjoys punching stuff out.
Lots of different tokens and stuff.
Wow. And his name is not Mike Tyson, but he does like punching stuff out.
Got some more here, a bunch of different things.
These are more tokens?
Presumably these look like points.
Yeah.
Different point trackers and things of that nature.
Okay.
So, very cool there.
Nice. And then we've got, these look like maybe dungeon tiles.
These will be the map tiles and everything.
And they are front and back. That's cool.
Different little layouts. And of course, if you play Krosmaster, each little square has its own little thing.
Right.
The squares with the...
Which is in the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's more
Tons of little dungeon tiles and things like that.
I'm going to take a couple of these. We'll just flip through them here.
Yeah, sure.
Take those. Take that one. So yeah, you can tell, again, front and back.
All sorts of different setups you can do here.
Yeah. And these... Obviously, you can play side by side and all that stuff. So there's tons of those tiles.
And this is where we get into the best part, is looking at the figures.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They're pre-paints.
They are indeed. And the best part about this game is it comes with 2 exclusive figures you can only get in the box. So if you're a big Krosmaster fan, you want to do that. Yeah. But they are nice little pre-painted figures. And
you can pop them out, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely again, that nice art direction that, I really enjoy.
Yeah, look at that. That's actually really cool. Like the colors on this are really sharp and clean. It's a little top heavy because it's the head, but
what I also really enjoy
well
they include are pre-made trays for all your tokens.
Yes.
One here and one below.
Yes.
So you can just pop the tops off, put your tokens in, and pop the top back on.
It's such a small thing.
No Ziploc bags needed.
Yeah, it's such a small thing, but it actually makes a huge difference when you're cleaning up and whether or not you want to play again. Because I think we've all had those games where like there was so much crap in there that you pulled out and you're like, all right, I got to pull this stuff back. I don't want to deal with this again. So.
Absolutely.
Looks like you have some D6s with some custom dice on them.
Yeah, different abilities that you roll and powers that you can use and stuff like that. And I don't know, presumably this seems like a tray you can use for rolling. Maybe that's what they're going for there.
Yeah, there's also a couple of different decks.
Different dex cards, yeah.
So
different abilities, different
like mutant tofu there.
Different characters you play as.
And we have a gobble here.
That's another one of the things I love about this series is that you buy, one figure and you can use it for, 6 different cards to use that figure. It's great.
Wow. Yeah, so these are, like I said, like you were saying, really cool figures. This little crazy looking farmer traveler guy. He's some kind of drunk alchemist. I don't know. He's got a medal showing off. But they're all nice. Pre-painted. That's pretty good quality for pre-paints, man. I gotta say.
Very nice.
Very impressive. So, yeah, that's a ton of stuff in the box. And then we also have these. These looks like either character cards or special monster cards and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, these will be some more boss cards and things like that. And you can see, of course, all their special abilities going down the side and at the bottom and everything like that. So
cool. Well, let's pause real quick. We'll flip through the rules and kind of show off some of the key stuff in there. Yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so real quick, this was actually on the back of the products page, which I just flipped over and saw. This is really awesome.
Yeah, this is their nice checklist of all their figures that they've released. And like I said just a bit ago, when you collect a figure, you can use it for a bunch of different cards.
Yeah.
So all of these figures have multiple cards attributed to them.
And you mean the different games?
Yeah, different games and different game modes and stuff like that. Cool. So there might be, 3 cards for each of these knights with different powers.
Okay. Really neat, so question then, is this a collectible, like random game, or how does the collecting part of it work?
It's definitely collectible. As you can see here, this is sort of their first release line.
Okay.
And they had a season 2, a season 3, and some other extra figures down here.
Okay.
And
but if I wanted to go buy like one of these packs.
Yeah, you can buy it in figure packs of, you can get 2 in a pack or 4 in a pack. It's different expansions they release.
Okay, but you know what you're getting for the most part.
For the most part. You can buy singles, they're blind package, but that's kind of the fun of it all.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of randomness, but you can still get like what you see is what you get.
It's definitely collectible for sure because anyone who's really invested will want to get all the figures.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, the quality of them has just massively increased. From the beginning to now, they've
we saw the ones in the box.
They look great.
They look great.
They're fantastic. So if you're into it, grab this checklist, find which ones you don't have, check out all their expansions online and stuff like that. You can find all of it. It's fantastic.
And some of the boxes actually have the unique minis, like we said, in this expansion.
The exclusives in this box, you can find on the checklist.
Yeah, very cool. And this is probably online somewhere. So
for sure.
Go hit their website and check that out. But next, let's take a look real fast at the rulebook.
Nice rule book there.
So again, it's not...
I'll flip through briefly.
It's 30-something pages, but it looks big, but it's got a lot of art and stuff in it, so the sections really aren't that intimidating once you start flipping through.
It's really nice that just the first couple pages tells you all of the different pieces you need, all the pieces you should have, your items, your monsters and figures.
All those 400 tokens, what they all mean, and stuff like that.
All right here. Divides them all out in nice little groups so you can get them organized, and tells you what all the cards are for as well. So it's
very cool.
Great.
Again, and I love the scenery.
The scenery element's my favorite part of this game.
Yeah.
And
it's so simple, but it's like so awesome they did that.
You can find like third-party people to make better 3D elements, but I love the little aesthetic of these. They're just great.
I love that it's all in one box.
Yes, so absolutely. And the storage containers, like we checked out.
Yes,
fantastic addition.
Very cool. Very cool.
Going into the rules.
So the objective of the game, real quick, is basically it's 2 to 6 players. One player plays the demon, the bad guy.
One player could play the demon.
You can rotate that.
Or all players can share it.
Right, and the whole point of the game is kind of like you're playing heroes, a group of heroes.
Yeah.
You're trying to complete quests.
Yep.
And you have to complete specific quests to actually win the game. But in between quests, you're actually gain experience and level up.
During the game you'll have quests that'll pop up. You're playing as your Krosmaster, your character, and you'll have quests that pop up. You'll have objectives to accomplish, items to craft, stuff like that. And you'll fight each other, of course, and fight monsters depending on how you're playing.
Very cool.
So it's sort of a RPG board game in a box.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's a bunch of different game modes, and as you can see here, it's free for all or cooperative. So you can team up or you can take each other down.
Maybe you can ally and then backstab, because nobody ever does that.
Absolutely.
What? Yeah.
What I love is that they also include more character and monster art here. It's like I said, the design of the game is just great.
Yeah, it's a great looking game so far. So yeah,
you've got your basic rules here and what all your symbols mean here. A great little reference sheet.
Yeah, just real quick too, the basics. You have action points and magic points to spend to do stuff during your turn.
Yeah, every action or spell or whatever will take points from one of your pools. Depending on what you're doing, you'll roll dice and get different results that can indicate successes or defenses or dodge or just a lucky roll.
And they have a breakdown, as you can see, of all the stats on the cards. This is very important. You're going to want to study that.
And they actually have a sort of a quick reference on the back too, which is pretty nice. It gives one of my favorites is the little area of effect.
Yeah.
If you're casting a spell, it'll tell you where exactly you're affecting. So
which is cool because this game, as it is an RPG and a board game adventure game, it's also got some very cool tactical combat with the grid system they have set up.
Yeah, and that's what's great about Krosmaster Arena is that you've got your little setup arena and you fight each other, but this also includes all those little RPG elements we talked about. So it's great.
So yeah, just you're more setting up the game stuff.
A lot of setup here.
It does require quite a bit of setup, but
it's definitely a long game. The box says between 2 and 3 hours, so it's one you really want to invest some time in.
It's a good Saturday afternoon, all-day gaming session type thing.
What I love here is a great breakdown of what you'll do on your turn. In action, tells you everything you can do with all your points and
your GGs.
Here's all your actions on the other side as well and what they'll cost you.
Yep. Which is very simple, very easy to follow, well laid out.
So. It reminds me a little bit of Fury of Dracula.
Oh yeah.
With all the working together players, fighting off monsters and stuff like that. And leveling up and stuff, and then the demon's turn or Dracula turn.
And that's the cool mechanic is one player can play as the demon, the bad guy, but you can actually rotate and have different players do that. So if one player doesn't want to be that guy the whole game, you can still go
somebody else
back
can
and
start taking
forth.
over.
Because it's kind of an AI thing, but it's
a little bit,
but it's
it's definitely a fun game. Again, the design is just incredible in my opinion.
More really awesome models,
some great models, some great tokens, and
like you mentioned, the area effects and stuff. It's all very well laid out. There's not a whole lot of confusion as far as the rule goes. I do want to point out this edition does have the FAQ there at the back. And you see there's more awesome
all these little scenery elements, which again I love that all the scenery elements have game rules.
Yes.
But
and speaking of game rules, like
all the
different
tokens, all the tiles,
everything explained. So there's a lot of index in here for you.
Like you said, FAQ right there.
So if you have those questions, check online. They're in the back of the book too. Since this is the latest edition, it's included, which is pretty cool.
Some game variants as well here. So
and then real fast too, I just want to flip through the scenario book. Again, we mentioned this earlier. It's another little 31 page booklet. It goes through all the different scenarios,
different missions,
and stuff like that. So I'm not going to spoil it because this is full of spoilers. But
I love the references they have in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
One of the quests I just saw is called Winter is Coming. I mean, it's great. It's got a great sense of humor about it too.
And you were telling me too, one of the characters' names, what was it?
Gems Blonde. The Spy Master.
Right. So it's fun because it's
tongue in cheek.
Tongue in cheek, kind of funny, thing. So, all right, cool. That's all the contents and the rules and stuff like that. Let's hop out for a really quick recap. So that was the Krosmaster Quest board game here. Again, a box adventure game. Let's run some stats on it real quick. This is from Ankama
and Japanime Games.
Okay.
It's going to run you $100 if you want this. All those different components and tokens and those 2 exclusive figures, especially for fans out there, definitely worth it if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you're paying 25 cents per token.
Yeah.
And there's 400 tokens.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's very similar prices to similar sorts of games like Star Wars Rebellion and stuff like that.
Especially it's pretty hefty too. It's a lot of stuff. And this is again 12 and up. Gameplay is about 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, it takes quite a bit if you're going to get into it, but it's definitely worth it. Very fun sort of tactical experience.
And then again, 2 to 6 players. You do have to have the demon, the bad guy player, but
somebody would have to be willing to do that, or everybody can do it as a team. It just depends. 2 6 players, but very cool. Yep.
Again, love the art style, love the miniatures. The pre-paints were just phenomenal. So good stuff all around. Anything else you want to say about this one?
It's really cool, and you should buy it now.
It's in stores right now.
It is available now.
Well, I'm AdamHarry from Bell Lost Souls.
I'm Michael from Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.